DBSCG things.
What is up, you guys? My name is Taxon and welcome back to the DBSCG things, and today I'm bringing you another exciting deck profile. This one specifically our undefeated at our locals this week, ss2 Gohan. But before we get into it, guys, I do want to say if you are new here, consider subscribing and also hitting that bell so that you are notified every single time I upload a video. And also, if you're looking for any custom sleeves or playmats, guys, hit ProMats, guys. I'll leave a link in the description below, guys. They did mine and my team's mats flawlessly. They give great quality work, so I highly recommend them, guys. Go down there, hit that link. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead, turn the camera on, and show you guys this deck profile.
Alrighty, you guys, so here we are with a 3-0, the only undefeated I think so far, or for today, in our locals. So he was playing ss2 Gohan. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's hard for me to get that better for you guys, but let's hear about why you chose to play this.
So main reason I chose to play this deck is I haven't played a blue deck in a while, and this leader does a very similar thing to Explosive Power Vegeta, and Explosive Power Vegeta is one of my favorite leaders ever released in the game, and so I want to try out this deck. Plus I've been messing with skillless stuff because I was playing the red U7 skillless, so it just kind of fell together.
Plus I remember you playing Hit for a while too.
Hit's also one of my favorite decks.
Absolutely, I see why skillless comes into play.
Yeah, no, he's pretty solid. I don't think he's the best blue leader, but he does some cool things, and being able to restand energy as an alternate means of kind of untapping is pretty powerful.
Absolutely, I love this leader too. I have a deck profile of my own up on the channel. Go ahead and flip him over and let's hear about what he does.
Yeah, so on this side, he doesn't draw an attack, but when he attacks, you get to pick up an energy, put one down. Then he has an Awaken at 4 OS to draw 2 cards, flip over. He has an alternate Awaken, where if you play a skillless from your energy, he gets to flip right over. So turn 2, you're usually awakening. Then on this side, auto he'll draw, does the same thing, pick up, put down. Then he has an activate battle to +5 a blue Saiyan battle card in your battle area. It has to be skillless, but yeah. So activate battle to +5 something.
Absolutely. So you make those little 20k beaters 25ks.
Yep.
Sweet.
He's pretty good. Now, talk about my unison first. So some of the stuff I added to this deck is kind of last minute. I just wanted to try out this package. So I got the Goku unison here. Knocking my deck over. He's pretty cool. He has an auto when he gets spirit boosted. I can +5 something on my side.
Blue Saiyan?
Yeah, Blue Saiyan. Yep. Then +1 skill to do what some of the other battle cards in the deck do, where you choose a skillless in your energy, play it out, and then at the end of your turn, you get to put a card from the top of your deck in your energy rest mode. He has to rest himself to do this. I was a little shaky about this card. I was running Zeno before just because I think it kind of speeds the deck up a little bit, going towards like a possible Android 17 play, but I think he was really good. Plus his activate main -1 to bounce a battle card. It helped me quite a bit during the last match against Jiren,
which they'll see that uploaded probably the day after this video.
Yeah. I'll talk about the matches at the end. So yeah, I got 4 of those, and then 2 Majin Buu. I'm debating running him at 3 because this unison is, I don't want to say he's the most powerful unison in the game, but he is one of the most powerful unisons in the game.
Absolutely, man. Straight up, you just don't play blue without having Buu in your deck.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Double strike blocker, +/-0 to draw a card, restand to end. And his -1 is stupid. They swing the battle card, just bottom deck 1. It just says no. It says no to so many things.
And once it's out of markers, you just tap 4 and play it again.
Yep. So that's kind of why I think I need a 3rd. So going into some of the things to support the skillless, I have 4 Tien and 2 Krillin. This is all of the cards that when you place them in energy to play a skillless out that I'm running in the deck because of the unison. I figured I'd have enough to do it. So they both have the same skill. You put them in the energy, tap 1 to play a skillless, and then you put the top card from your deck in your energy. Tien auto play, draw 1. Krillin auto play, search top 5 for an Earthling or unison with a cost of 1. There's not a single good blue unison with a cost of 1, so
right.
They
tried with that little pan hero thing. And
yeah, it was an attempt. Then I got 2 Yamcha just to search out the skillless I need. Also, his Karta is one of my favorite in the game.
Great turn 1. Great turn 1.
Great turn 1. He's fun. As for the skill list I'm running, 4 of the Trunks.
Foily.
Yes. 2 of the Gohan.
Foily.
When I was making room for this guy that I'm also running, who is technically a skillless in my energy, took out 2 of the foil Gohans because I like my shiny.
Absolutely.
So yeah, these guys are all 20k skillless, nothing much to them. This guy's really cool. When you put him in your energy, he becomes skillless for the game, and then once he comes out, he'll get his skills right back. And he has activate main to spirit boost off my unison to get critical, and my unison's auto will give him an extra 5k.
Absolutely.
So he becomes 20k crit. It's pretty good. He's not the best, but I think he was worth testing with. So he was fun.
Man, 20k crit sounds good to me.
Yeah, no, I was a fan of it. So this guy, not quite as much, although he is pretty useful. So he can evolve off of the Bardock.
See you, man.
By paying 3. He has dual attack, and his auto is very long-winded. But basically, Spirit Boost 2, when he's comboed or when he attacks, you do the Spirit Boost, and you can restand your leader and give them 5k, but they don't get any of their skills for the rest of the turn. And this is limit 2, so you could do this twice. That didn't come up very much, but I did get to use him one game, and it was pretty cool.
What matchup did you play him against?
I believe I played him against the Gogeta Xeno first round.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that was good. I got to use him, and it helped me just push for game because we were in a situation where I had hatched the last turn, and it's like I need to go for game. I had like the Android 17 in my hands, like this isn't going to help me. I'm not making it to turn 7 against this deck. So I used it to help me push for game, and it was
That's
just
pretty sweet. That's sweet. Makes
He's
your
like
leader a
the-
20k dual attack.
yeah, and it doesn't cost energy to do that. So it's just the Spirit Boost too, which at that point in the game, if you're already about to go for it, you may as well.
Absolutely.
So he's pretty cool. I got 3 of the Gohan
And
here.
your leader will plus him 5k in the process too.
Yeah.
Or your unison, I meant. That's sweet.
You know, he's pretty cool. This Gohan, I feel like it's self-explanatory as to why he's in here. He is amazing. He has deflect, triple strike.
Look at the art.
Yeah, this is one of the best SPR arts of the game. Activate main, pay 4 to play by taking a skill list in your battle area and putting your energy. And then he has another activate main where you get rid of a battle card from your energy. He would restand, and you can bounce everything on their side of the field, all their battle cards, to the bottom of their deck.
So 4 energy, ramp 1, triple strike, dual attack, board wipe.
I used this when I was testing with earlier when I had the Zeno and stuff in. I used that. I just used the ramp, and then on my next turn, I Android 17.
Oh, nice.
So it was very, very mean. It's a very good card.
That's sweet.
It's one of my favorite. So I love that card. The art.
Yeah, as long as you don't use that effect to pop the energy, that energy stays, man.
Yeah, sweet, very nice. One of this guy, he comes out by taking a skill, it's putting back in your hand. So a little bit of recycle.
Dual attack critical, man. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Then he warps himself at the end of the turn. He's like King Piccolo. I wish he wasn't limited to 1, but I know why. I know why they did it. He's a great card though.
Absolutely. Right after a 25k skillless attack, man.
Yeah, that's nutty. 4 of the Vegeta super combo. So the bottom deck 1, draw 2. Ideally, I wanted to do 2-2 with the Zeno. I think today it was better I had him though, because I think there was a few times where it's like I needed to dig those 1 or 2 extra cards. But the Zeno super combo is pretty much required for the deck, I think. It's just too good not to run. I just did not have any today, so I ran with these, but I'm content with it.
So you're saying, in general, it should be a 2-2 split with Zeno?
I believe so. With this deck, I think it's pretty much needed.
See, I run mine with 4 Zenos, but I can see where the draw power is necessary, especially with games going so late nowadays. Your hand will dwindle pretty low. This deck doesn't draw too much after the first 3 turns.
No, it does not. And plus, since I'm only running it mono blue, it's like I don't need Zeno to fix my energy quite as much, but
Absolutely.
2 of definitely. 3 of the Trunks, you could definitely make an argument for running 4. This is the counterplay one that basically just says no to everything in the game. I hate this card. I love it. Love playing it though. So yeah, you have your unison
Sucks when
now.
it's used on you. Great when you use it on someone.
Exactly. Nice secret area got there. No. So he's just extremely solid. Just counterplay. They can pay 5 energy for the Goku Frieza secret rare, which I've done, and bounce it to hand, and they can just do it the next turn and the next turn, and your opponent's probably crying at that point, but that's their problem, not yours. 2 Trunks Royal Prospects. I almost want a 3rd, but I don't think I actually got to use it at all today.
No, this didn't come up in your Gogeta matchup.
No, it did not. It didn't come up in Gogeta or Jiren, surprisingly.
Wow.
I just
2
didn't see
matchups
it.
you would have needed it for the most.
Yeah, no.
Maybe that's why you would need a third, huh?
I don't think I used it in my second game, which was ss2 Goku. It didn't come up quite then, but it's, I mean, he's a great card. It's against, when so many people here play Gogeta Xeno, it's like you might as well run it.
Right.
There was 2 Jirens today I saw, and then 2 Gogeta Xenos, so it's here it's pretty mandatory. So I think it's a 2 of in most decks at the current moment. 1 of Android 17, because if you get there, it's depressing.
It's game.
Yeah, it's depressing for the opponent.
Especially in a best-of-1 local situation.
Yeah, sucks when it gets rid of your hand too. But I mean, you have a 30k critical, and if you have a Gohan on board, what are they doing?
Well, man, even if they remove the Gohan and you have the 4-cost Boo Unison on play, they're at 3 life. It's GG.
Yeah, no, it's just done. No, this guy is so busted. It's insane.
Which they're almost guaranteed to be at 3 or less life the turn you play that.
Pretty much. Baby Hatch, because it's the best blue secret rare in the game.
Self-explanatory. That says pass turn, please.
Yeah, I almost ran Paikuhan for the memes. I thought better though, and I'm glad I did, because
a smart man.
That saved me in Gogeta Xeno. 3 Intersecting Fates. This card is a fantastic turn 1 play. Lets you look at the top 2 cards, up to the top 2 cards, add 1 to hand, other one goes to bottom, and you restand at the end of the turn. I don't think I need to say why that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 Senzu Beans. I should have been running 4. Enough said.
Especially in a Gogeta Xeno matchup.
Yeah, 4-dimension magics, negate, untap 2. It's brain dead. That's all there is to it.
You need those. 3 to 4 in every blue deck.
So this is spicy. Riot Javelin.
That is spicy.
So my buddy George gave this to me because he said it'd be good for my deck. I wanted to play it, and I was like, sure, I'll go up to 54 cards. It's 2-cost counter attack. Use it, negate the attack, and bounce something 5 costs or less, ignoring barrier. The barrier part of it is why I wanted to run it, just in case there was some sort of mid-cost card.
It's something that blue lacks with, especially with this deck, which that 4-drop Gohan has fantastic removal, but it does not hit barrier. So having this on backup probably is very, very nice.
It was actually pretty helpful. It helped out when it did what it did when it needed to. I actually did enjoy the card. And last, I'm not going to say spicy tech because it's Mafuba. Who doesn't love Mafuba?
Don't you love catching people off guard with that card, man?
Oh, it's great.
I love Mafuba.
It's just a great one of. Like, why? I don't see a reason why Blue deck wouldn't run
Dude,
it.
I still run 2 of it in my Android 21 deck. I love that card.
Yeah, no, it's extremely solid. And that is the deck.
Alrighty, man. Let's hear about your matchups.
Round 1 was against Gogeta Xeno. That matchup I was very hesitant going into because some of this was untested. It did not go too bad though. He got his thwarting Dark Empire out turn 1. And at that point, I knew I was in for, but I kind of kept poking at him. I did my thing, kept swarming the board, and on his turn 3, I believe, I hatched him. So pass your turn.
You're lucky with the perfect placement of a hatch.
And then on my turn, it's just like, okay, I got to go for game. So I swung out. I think I did something weird, and I played I swung with unison, then I played my Boo unison, and I did something weird, and it just kind of ended up working out. That's really all I'd say about that.
So in that matchup, I got a quick question. Being that deck has so much warp and so much board removal, how was it being able to get your skill assist to stick in the field?
It was not too terrible.
Just had to play around that Gogeta swing.
Yeah, I played against Gogeta Xeno so many times. My one friend, that's his main deck, and I play tests against him a lot. So I kind of know what I need to do. It might have been a bit of luck. I think it was a bit of luck because you play enough of the Goku 1-drop Goku Vegetas that warp your hand. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, absolutely. So what was round 2?
Round 2 was Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the black overrun leader that has double strike. That was a very close game. It was against my friend who is right next to me, but I can't remember most of the game, funnily enough. But it was a close game in the end, I believe. What did it come down to? I can't quite remember.
Was it 1-to-1?
Yeah, it was 1-to-1 life. You went for game and you couldn't quite kill me, I think, because I had Boo unison out of that
He got caught on the clapback. That's a 4.
Yeah, was
SS4
very
being
close.
such a unique choice too, especially being that the Gogeta package works so well in it, as well as just not being on the Gogeta leader.
Yeah,
So that's pretty sick. Having a double strike leader is always nice.
Yeah, no, it's a really good deck, and it was a very close match, especially because he did get the Vegeta and Goku's out, and it's like I have to be so careful. I think at one point too, he tried to warp my stuff, but I kept counterplaying the secret identity.
Twice.
Yeah, I had to do it twice. It's like I need to keep my board.
Jesus.
So it cost me cards, but it worked.
Alrighty, so let's hear about your third round.
Third round was against Jiren, who was on the same team as you, I believe, and most of the game, I could not find any of my Trunks counterplays. I found my one at the beginning. So I was thinking, well, Jiren's going to do Jiren things and start double striking me. But then I remembered I'm playing blue, and I have so many counters that it was just kind of enough to help me get through it.
Yeah, absolutely. And negate your way to the top.
Negate my way to the top. I got my Gohan out at one point, and it bounced most everything. Mafuba, I think, is Jiren. I think I ended up negating, like, Heartfelt Plea, yeah. Mafuba, Heartfelt Plea.
Mafuba placement.
I was bouncing stuff with my unison. I think I bounced one of his Jirens. I ended up negating a Kunchi attack, I think, because I didn't want to know what he was going to do with it. So I was like, no.
Attacker, you're like, nope.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not risking this. Then he used it to get Heartfelt Plea using the Frieza Death Ball. And yeah, I just had enough negates, and it just kind of came down. I think I swung with the Boo Unison for like 85k or something, and that was just kind of it.
Absolutely, they'll see that battle up next tomorrow probably. So with that being said, guys, that is our undefeated local player for this week, playing SS2 Gohan with the clutch random pick.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man. Any shoutouts or anything you want to do, Troy?
No, I mean, shout out to you guys. I'm glad I can show off this deck. It's a fun deck.
Absolutely,
I think it's
man. I
definitely
love
worth
this
checking.
deck, dude. I'm glad that you actually topped this.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't doing my own deck profile today.
It's a great deck. I think more people should try it out. I know Soul Striker's all the rage, but there's more blue out there.
Absolutely. All right, with that being said, guys, see you in the next video. Deuces.